Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're fine and well, and I hope you are all staying safe. So before we actually move forward, I would like to tell you or encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is very important that you do that. It's very important to me, very important to the brand. Okay, so please be so kind to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're still down. We are like down by 2 subscribers now. It's up and down. It always takes time, but let me just want to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're gonna learn a lot from these videos. Okay, so the Monday video has been uploaded. Yesterday video is being uploaded right now. So before the end of this class, definitely the video will be available so you can watch it. And today's video, definitely once we are done here, it will also be posted here. All right, or it will be published here. You might think this videos right here might be a mistake, or it might not be getting the views like you think it would. It's always like this for the beginner, or YouTube beginners or whatever. It's always like that. I'm not even discouraged by that, and I'm not also encouraged by that. The main reason why I'm keeping the videos are uh because of journaling. Okay, I'm locking everything in time capsule. All right, if I really want to get into my own head myself, I want to really understand how I trade myself. All I have to do is just go back in time, like since I started uploading videos here, and start watching the videos from this place. I want to see how I got to where I am right now. Okay. So I want to watch them one by one, how I pick all the trade I pick, how I've always picked my trade, what has always been my thought process, what is my analysis like, what is my risk management like. If anything happens to me tomorrow and I couldn't remember anything I did last from yesterday till the day I was born, I can easily come back to this channel and watch everything I did, look at my face, and then remember and literally master everything I was doing back then and repeat the same thing again and again. That is how video journaling help a lot of professionals. Okay. So and that's more like the major reason why I have it here. God forbid anything bad happen to me. Definitely nothing bad's gonna happen to me anyways. But I'm just saying. So for you as a trader, or let's say a learner in a way that you're looking forward to really understand how to trade and how to start picking trades, this might be a very, very good place for you to start. All right. It might be a very good place for you to start. And that is not even me trying to tell you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It just really help. All right. It just really help. You might not know now, but don't worry, you're gonna know in the nearest future. So jumping to the fundamentals today, let me also increase this place a little bit. So we have quite a number of data that came out already today. We have the Australian lending index. We have the Japanese yen trade balance that came quite positive for yen. And that's why we saw USD kind of like gaining some, it dropped really, really well yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? Coupled with the fact that we had retail sales that was bad for dollar yesterday. I was talking about the news I actually forgot to talk about or even to pay close attention to yesterday. This was the news: the core retail sales, the dollar core retail sales, right? I missed out on it. When I saw all of this yesterday, I looked at it once and I was like, everything that we had from 2:30 was Canadian dollar news. And I think I said something like this, exactly like this yesterday. And I've never been this wrong in my life. Like it was now around 2:40 when I saw the drop in the market that happened, the one that happened yesterday, and the spike on GU. I was not like, what could have caused this? And by the time I knew what is what, and I went back to the chart to check what happened, I saw that, oh boy. So it was this news. It was retail sales. And then I was like, oh, that is a bugger. But anyways, right, it's part of the whole deal. Okay, it's part of the deal. It's sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But my trade are still quite running. Okay. But just that USD was trailed out in at break even. So I had to look forward to pick another trade. I have to look forward to see if I can make another entry moving forward. But it's not spoiled. Let's put it that way. It's not yet fully spoiled. And yeah, so today we have the GU, okay, or the United Kingdom CPI. Okay, they came out quite dowsy. Okay, they came out like they look a little doozy somehow. So we have the CPI year on year came just as expected. All right, but we have the core CPI year on year, the inputs, the PPI input, the PPI output, literally came shorter than expected, which is signaling a bearish momentum on GU. And if you check GU right now, it seems to be dropping very, very nicely. Okay, so we had all of this yesterday, which is quite weird right there. Okay. And now moving forward, don't forget, first off, we had at the very beginning of this month, last, was it yesterday? Was it yesterday that we had the job data on GU? Yeah, it was yesterday. We had the job data on GU. They all came very bullish. As you can see right there, we have the uh, unemployment. Let's say the jobless claim. We have the average earnings. We have the unemployment rate. Literally, they all came quite very, very bullish. All right. It looks very bullish for the United Kingdom. And now looking forward to what we see on the CPI this morning, they all kind of look bearish. So we have the job that looks good. We have inflation data, the annual inflation data that still looks, they all seems to be going down. So the job is good, which is good for the currency. The inflation data is down, which is not very good for the currency, at least not in the immediate term. So the major deal right here will now be, what do we see this, what are we going to see in the next couple of weeks? Because before a lower inflation like this, it is very good for the economy, right? A good job, a good unemployment data, a good employment data, a good hourly earnings or weekly earnings, or the monthly earnings, and the which other one that happened yesterday? The jobless claim that came quite very short. All right, they're all good, right? They're all good fundamentals. However, before we can see the effect, it will take like a week or two. All right, so that is why we are where we are right now. So moving forward, okay. So moving on right now, we see that we have quite another dozy news today by 8 p.m., which is the FOMC. All right, we have the interest rate coming today, the US interest rate coming today. And that is another thing that we should pay very close attention to. As you can see right here, the market is forecasting a cut of what, 25 basis points. Okay, 25 basis points, or you can just say 0.25%. All right. So if we get this, definitely we might likely see just a small impact of this data on DXY. But if it's higher than this, if it's higher than 25 basis points, and we have like maybe the actual is 4.25%, that means the Fed cut 50 basis points, which is quite unlikely, but it's not impossible. All right, then we're gonna see DXY actually tank further. So this is the major reason why I did not re-enter my USD JPY trade, to be honest with you. All right, but I am still holding a short position on GU right now. So that is that. So now later after the day, later we have the FOMC press conference. That means after the rate has been announced, the meeting has been read, whatever. Then we have 30 minutes after that, we have the FOMC conference where Jerome Powell will be having a speech, be answering some questions, definitely from that will be asked by the press. So we have to hear or see how that goes. Definitely, I'll be in the market by this time just to speculate, literally. All right, and that will be all on my hand today on the fundamental space. So let's quickly take a look at the technical part of the market. You can see USHF seems to be pumping. We have GU also seems to be running down very nicely. You can see right there. So, like I said, this is a very good trade I took yesterday, but it didn't come without it didn't come without its own pressure. The pressure was quite there, and I had to sit and withstood all those pressure as they are being exerted on my neck. Literally, it was like exerted on my neck. Like, and that's not even a joke. All right, imagine you are in profit a minute, and then a few minutes after that, you're in a loss. So that is quite dozy. Okay, that's quite dozy, and it has to be done. It has to be done. It's just part of the ordeal when it comes to trading. You have to go through all of these. You have to withstand it. You have to just find a way to accommodate it to your psyche, to your emotions, and every other thing. And when you get accustomed to this, when your psychology, when your entire body system, or let's say, I don't want to say immune system, body system, get accustomed to the momentum in the market, you see that you perform much better than many. All right, you perform much better than many. And that is the major reason. That's the major thing. That's the most important when it comes to trading. So that is just what I want to share with you. And then we have USDJ price seems to be going back up gradually now. All right, it was trailed out around there, which I will talk about when we actually fully come to the technical part. But before we actually start talking, we go deeper. Let's take a look at DXY, where we are on DXY. So right now on DXY, as you can see, the range continues to get prolonged right at the top here. Okay, but that is not just what is happening right now. The plan is still quite. The market is still the overall market momentum. The overview, the main overview of DXY is still quite bullish. All right, and nobody can actually tell you otherwise. On the 4 hour time frame is bullish. On the hourly time frame is bullish, which is 1 hour, 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever hours. They're all bullish. On the daily, also bullish. But on the weekly, maybe a whole different show right there. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame and see what's going on over there. Yeah, on the weekly is ranging, right? And if you check the monthly also, I think the monthly should be bullish. Yeah, monthly is literally bullish. You can see we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So if it's gonna break above here, then it's gonna be higher high. So literally we have monthly high, weekly range, daily bullish, 4 hour bullish, and the 1 hour time frame is also bullish. So I mean, the only thing or the major thing, or let me just say the most interesting thing we might want to do right now is just to stick to the bullish side of this. Okay, just to follow the momentum as it presents itself right in front of us. So knowing that DXY is bullish, the best thing we want to do with USDJPY is to look for buy opportunity. All right. However, since I was trailed out on this one, quite uncool and unruly, I took the trade somewhere around there. And since I saw the market come to the top here, I mean, I took the trade right here. I shared it with you yesterday, right? Since I saw it at the top, I put my stop loss slightly below here. All right, so I will tap out quite early. All right, I will tap out quite early. So that was that. I decided to just trade it because this whole momentum right here is not the ideal move that I always expect on USD to be honest. So that's why I just decided to just trade it very closely. And then the move didn't just happen. The move was around 50 pips. I mean, it's even more than 50. It's around 70 pips move. And the automatic trailing I set was 50. All right, so the trailing stop was quite quick and quite fast. So that was also kind of like part of the whole move that happened. And that's the reason why I was still holding on to, I mean, I was trading very, very tightly. So now the buy opportunity is still at the top here. If you're interested, you can join. If you're not interested, you can still speculate it. All right. So GU for me, I'm still gonna look for short opportunity. Possibly if I see a more decent candle, a more bearish candle lower here, all right, and then if I get a pullback to the upside, I'll still add on to my what? My short opportunity moving forward. The 4 hour time frame is bearish, on the daily is bearish, on the weekly is bearish. Let's start from the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame, right there, you can see it's bearish all the way from the back, right? If you check the daily time frame, it's also quite what? It's also quite bearish. You can see right there. On the 4 hour time frame, it's also pretty much bearish, right? And on the 2 hour time frame, still quite bearish. I mean, if it's bearish on the 4 hour time frame, you can guess that on the other time frame, which is on the other hourly time frame, definitely it's also going to be bearish. So I'm just going to keep this, I'm going to keep a close tab on this. And like I said, today with I mean, this week will be the last day. Last week I would trade this year. Next week I would probably just sit on my hands and wait till next year, possibly. All right. I don't want to force any trade. I don't want to put pressure on that any of my accounts right now. So I just want to speculate and watch how it goes. So it will be fun if you can take a short trade on GU, as the case may be. All right. That is if you're interested, anyways. All right. And then Aussie dollar on the other hand is also very much bearish. As a matter of fact, it did exactly what was requested of it. Came below here, pulled back, and then started going down gradually. So this is just a very good one. All right, it's gone already. You don't want to join this one, so just watch it very close. I mean, just watch it as it rolls. All right, that's that on UA Aussie dollar. Anyways, the trade is running and it's running very well. So the other one that I'm also watching right here is USDCHF. You can see is making another jump to the upside right now. Which is not bad. This is the old move when it comes to the retail sales that was released yesterday. That was the major impact of the retail sales, the dollar retail sales that came out yesterday, or let's say the United States retail sales. So what is the way out here? I would say I'm still gonna look for buy opportunity, but how am I gonna jump into this trade? Probably at the close of this particular candle, I will chip in a buy right here. If it happens to move forward to the upside, fine. If it doesn't, I guess that will be that. But right now, I'm just gonna watch very closely to see how it all goes. All right. So there's high possibilities for USDCHF to move forward to the upside. But don't forget, all this trade are the time they're gonna last is probably by 7 o'clock PM today. I will probably just close them or maybe watch them very closely. And if I'm in profit, I would trail them tightly. Okay, so we are given like 12 hours to run, literally. from 7, or let's say 10 hours to run. Okay, 10 hours is good. Just until FOMC data came out or comes out. That's that. So someone said, can't hear your voice, sir. Is that is that the same for everybody else? You can't hear me? You can't hear me, or is quite just low? Someone please confirm that you can hear me. Can you hear me? I didn't actually connect with my other phone. I can hear you, sir. All right, good. So, Mr. Ferry said, can class still be holding? All right. So, I apologize for not having the beginner session yesterday. So, I was quite tired. Like, my shoulder ache. So, I couldn't really make it. You understand? So, I'm sorry for not holding the beginners class yesterday. And I can hear you very good, very good. I think you should check your audio. All right, check your audio. Maybe it's from your end. It might be internet. Internet has been very, very dramatic lately. All right, so just check your audio and make sure everything is correct because I'm sounding very well here, and that's that. So I'm not. Yeah, the class might still be holding for sure, but it has to be the time we have to change. You understand? Probably we'll be having it around 8 a.m. to 8:30. Maybe it needs to be earlier because anything from 9 I want to be free from everything. You understand what I'm saying? So, but we see how it goes. Okay, updates will be sent to the group, and we'll move forward from there. Okay. So moving on, USD card on the other hand, what do we have here? It's going up. I mean, despite the retail sales yesterday, USD card didn't flinch. All right, it just kept on pumping. This is not fair. I mean, I've missed so many buys on USD card because it actually very, very weird ranges a lot. When it's ready to pump, you just pump. I mean, if I'm gonna tell you the truth is, since October, I missed out on this very nice buy. I missed out on it because it didn't pull back. I took a buy here. I closed half of it. Okay, before the market now made a very good jump. So USD card for me has been a pain. Okay, a pain in my behind, honestly. Okay, sometimes I pull back, it's not gonna move into range. When it does move, I'll probably not be there. So it's a lot for me, literally a lot. I can see Christian coming in and out. I think internet is not stable today, probably. I mean, I've had so many issues about internet today myself this morning. So it's just that I just had to have this class as early as possible, so I know that I'm done with a class before internet went crazy again. Because as at now, you can't be sure with Nigeria internet. It behaves like the entire what's it called again? The weather. Sometimes it's gonna rain, sometimes it is what it is anyway. So USD card is quite painful though. I'm not gonna say this doesn't pay me. It pains me a lot because I was really, really looking forward to this actual pullback. It's part of the whole thing, right? It's part of the thing. But the problem now is the when I join, it might not be the trade that we enter that will now tap out and loss. You get stuff like that. That is when I now join a trade on this particular pair that will now tap out and loss, which is always very, very crazy. But we see. NZD USD on the other hand, still very much bearish. All right. If you want to take a sell, I think this one might be a good one to sell. All right. Might be a very good one to look for. Short opportunity. Okay, probably right here. All right. So you should take it at your own discretion, number one. But I also set a very good stop loss. Also, maybe 32 stop loss or 34 stop loss or 30 stop loss is not bad. All right. And just target the low. You can see that we are at the monthly low, right? We are at the monthly low. So you might want to be careful. If you're going to be targeting anything, to be where you are targeting. All right, this annual low, this yearly low right here. That was where you'll be targeting. That's a lot of profit. That's like 1:3, 1:7. All right, 1:7.55. If it happens though, you can see where we're heading to. So but we said it's not possible. It's very possible, right? Very, very much possible. But it's not gonna go there like on one particular candle. No, it's gonna range, it's gonna dance, and it's gonna make it move. So you just have to be careful and be patient to see how it goes overall. If you're interested, take it, apply your stop loss, and don't expect anything too serious about it. Okay, so you don't get heartbroken. And if you're not certain, you can still watch it. Goes. WTI also, I'm looking for a pullback. If I get that pullback, I might look into buying it. If I don't get a pullback, I guess that will be that on WTI. All right. But right now, I would say that it looks really good for a very good buy. All right. Looks really good for a buy. So that will be that on WTI. For me, I'll look for pullback right here, then take it all the way to the top. If it happens, fine. If it doesn't, I will look for another trade somewhere else. That's that. So euro dollar also possibly a very good short opportunity right inside this range, but you all know that we don't trade inside the range. So we're just gonna watch this very closely and leave it alone. Okay. We're gonna watch it closely and leave it the heck alone. We're not gonna force this. We're not gonna put anything under pressure. We're just going to watch it. If it makes sense, fine. If it doesn't, that's that. We leave it alone. Right? We leave it alone. XAG, which is silver. Silver also kind of look bearish, right? But for me to take a sell, it's gonna be at the bottom here, right? It's gonna be at the bottom there. If it happens to be a sell up, I'm gonna take a short trade at the bottom here, right there. The same thing on gold as well. I'm gonna take a sell on gold. I'll take it right at the bottom. Okay, right at the bottom here. I have a friend that actually took a sell very early on 15-minute time frame on this one. I don't have this trade again. I would have loved to share, but you all know what I'm talking about. It's the same person that I always share his trade. So that's just that. Took it on 15-minute time frame. Let's see it together. So yeah, still kind of like young. I'm definitely not gonna take this trade for sure, but I mean it's just what it is. But it's quite bearish anyways. So heading back to 2 hour time frame, we have a crossover right here. Looks very neat, looks very cool. So I mean we said we can't take a trade right there. Looks really good. But I'm definitely not gonna take it. I'm not gonna touch it, I'm not gonna tap into it, or I'm just gonna speculate, watch it very closely. That'll be that. I'm gonna take a sell trade. Definitely has to be below here, right? Right below here. This will be the only place for me to take a short opportunity on gold. Literally right below here. Break below here, pull back. No matter how short or how fast the pullback is, I'm gonna take the sell. Which I know could be a loss anyways, but doesn't matter. Let's see. Breakout, pull back multiple times, went up. The same thing here. Pull back, went up, pull back again, up. I say the moment you break above here, yeah, pull back, went up. So sometimes it will do that, give you money. Sometimes it will do that, not give you money. But you can see that if you, out of 10, it will do that 6 times and it will give you money. The remaining 4 times, you will lose money. So if when it gives you money, it's multiplied by 2, and when you lose money, it's multiplied by 1, you're good to go. All right. It's a game of number. Trading is what? It's a game of number. So just have to play it the right way. I think the fact that we started early today kind of kept some people away from joining very early. I'm sorry. You are accustomed to me coming late to class. The class is always 8:30 anyways. We started very early today. So I can see people now coming to the class now. Yeah, so that's that on gold. For me to take a set be below here anyway. So that's that. Moving on to GJ. I deleted GJ the other time, and I want to tell you something. Like I said, I will be transparent. I'm gonna share everything with you, stuff and everything. So GJ for like 3, 4, 5 months, right? Since October till the middle of November. Yeah, like November 24th, right? We were watching this range. Some of you know this, and if you want to catch this, if you're just joining us and you want to understand what I'm trying to explain, just go and watch the video from the 23rd of October up until the 23rd of November. It might be around, maybe give or take 30 videos. So you understand what I mean by GJ. So we've been waiting for it to break below. So finally it broke below it right here. A pullback. I took a sell trade. It was really good. It went well to some point. And then all of a sudden it went back up to this place. And it tapped me out and lost. And I vexed. I literally vexed. And what did I do when I vexed? I canceled it. I deleted the pair from my watch list. And what happened afterwards? The market came down. Look at all of this. This is why you don't get emotional. This is why you don't get angry, even when you lose. All right. During that time, I was like taking a couple of, I think this was my first loss that actually initiated my drawdowns in November. No, November was when my drawdown started. So that was actually, I was encapsulated in the whole shenanigans of drawdown with what Hero GBP had done to me, what DJ is now doing. So I was encapsulated in it. I was really dwelling. I was overwhelmed with the drawdown. So it's not like I lose my shit. It's not like I blew my account. I only lost like maybe 0.2 or 0.4%. It's less than 0.5%. But still, I was priding myself on, the king. Like I wasn't really priding myself on that. But it's the emotion is still there. Like I've been killing it in the market June, July, August, September, October. I was killing it. How can November now be hard? Forgot that it's not according to me, it's according to what the market is about to print, whatever happens to the market. So I got really encapsulated into that. And this is not something that not so many people actually share it. But I love sharing everything with you guys. Transparency is a major key for me. So whether it's profit or loss, I don't care. I just want to trade. I want to share everything with you. So you will see the full gist of what trading really is. So I deleted it. Got emotional. Then I deleted it. I didn't look back at all. At all. If someone even asked me to check GJ, I would literally just like, I'm not interested. And then I went back today and I saw this. I was like, wow, I shouldn't have left. And then what happened to me is number one, from June to like October, when I was making profit back to back, I was using a trendy, let me say, a trendy stop loss. I neglected the way I used to set stop loss. And now, if I'm gonna be very, if I'm gonna be very, very, if I'm gonna be very real with you guys, yeah, the reason why I started using trendy stop loss, and by trendy stop loss, yeah, it means a tight stop loss. Initially, if the market is going higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, if I take a buy here, my stop loss used to be below here. But because since I started this class, since I know your account is very small, I started using a tighter stop loss. So I will look for inner structure right here. Then I'll put my stop loss right here. So this instead of me setting my stop loss at the normal place, I'll put it right here. So let me show you how I set my stop loss because of you guys. So the market moves like this. You know that when the market is going up, it doesn't just go up like in a straight line like this. It will create some structures along the way. Okay, like this. Then when it's not doing its major pullback, right? Probably pull back to this zone right here. Okay, pull back to this place. All right, I will take a buy around this area, this region right here. Let's assume I take a buy right here. Now, instead of me, this is my original place. This is the original place for me to set my stop loss. Original. All right. So because of you guys, I have to put it right here because if I put it right there, from here to here, that will be around give or take 70 pips stop loss, which I have enough money to cover. But can I say the same for every one of you? No, right? Some of you are trading $25 account. Some of you are trading $11 account. Some of you are trading $30 account. Some of you are trading $100 account. By the time you risk 70 pips, like 3, 4 times, that's a lot of money. That's like $35 after 10. That's like $35 after 5 times, right? Which is very possible to lose 5 trades back to back. Like when we are on losing streak the last month, it happened, right? It happened. But even though it's not $77 anyways, sometimes two, sometimes three, sometimes one, right? It happens like that. But I don't want to put your account under pressure. So I kept it like below what? Below 40 pips. It's always that's why I started shifting everything here. So why am I telling you this story, right? Because normally if I took a sell here, my stop loss was supposed to be right at the top here. That is my rule. Now is my rule. Although now let's draw the plan out. Okay, let's put it out. So if I took a sell here, I put my stop loss above here, right here. Okay, it's gonna look like this. How many stop loss is that? That is around 321 pip stop loss. That is $32 with 0.01. I have an account that can take care of that. That's not even up to 1% of my account if I risk it. That's not up to one. That's like 0.6% of my account. And that's just $32. If I use 0.01. That's not too much. But for someone like you, oh boy, that is the whole account of some people. That's like times three of someone's account on this call. All right. So I can't do that. That's why I have to put my stop loss slightly below here. All right. Somewhere above here like this. And when all this is happening, it tapped me out. I was out in a loss. And I was vexed. I was angry. I got really angry. I got really mad. And I closed it. I deleted. I didn't just close it. I deleted. Let me actually get you the trade. Let me get the trade for you. This is another importance of keeping a journal. Let me get the trade for you so you can see what I'm talking about. All right. I'm gonna put all of this on the YouTube anyway, so other people can also learn from it. Okay. My chat my PC seems to be a bit slow or sluggish. I don't know why. GJ, where at now? It's slow, honestly. It's super, super, super slow. Right. Super slow. I guess I'll just continue with the session anyways. All right, I'll just continue. Since it's not gonna happen, maybe I will share it tomorrow. Just remind me tomorrow. It's very, very sluggish. My pace is literally slow. I mean, like crazily, crazily, crazily. I couldn't even navigate anything on the page. I'm talking about my browser anyways. Okay, but I think this one is quite fast. I don't know why. So that's that. Sometimes, man. Sometimes, yeah. All right. So that's why I deleted it, and it wasn't really. It was just what's it called again? It was literally emotional decision that I made, and I pride myself on being articulate, being the best at what I do and stuff like that. But at the same time, it doesn't depict the fact that emotion is not something you can overcome. All right, it's not something that you can overcome. So I've gotten the picture. I'm gonna send it here right now. Yeah, I want to get the before and after picture so you can see it very clearly. Say, yeah, I get it. So this is the first trade. Come on now. Where are you? Drop now. Come on. Come on. Let me copy then. Copy image. Paste. Oh, you couldn't paste Kinecon Kinecon. It's too much. All right. I know what to do. Maybe you don't want to paste it. Then I will take a screenshot and bang. See the wine mean. See this one the wine mean. So let me paste it here. All right. So as you can, I'll put it side by side. You see? You see, right? I could still remember every single trade I pick. This is GJ. That's the range right here. This is the range. It was even wider than this thing. It was around here. Yeah, this is the range. You see that? You see where my stop loss was? This is where my stop loss was supposed to be. Right here at the top here. This is where my stop loss was supposed to be. All right. Right at the top here. Isn't it? Yeah. But I put it right here. I was trying to being fancy and all. Even though this stop loss is around maybe 125 or 130, even 140, 150 thereabout. Okay. So that's that. And where is the result again? Let me check the result. Ah, yeah, this is the result. I hope it dropped. It's not gonna drop, so I have to take another screenshot. Not fair. Not fair. Come on, let's go. All right, so these are the screenshots. Let me paste it right here. Good. So this is the results. As you can see, it didn't take long. It didn't even take long. So tap me out and lost. I went straight back in. Boy, it didn't go too long. Didn't go too long. It stopped. It was just this right here. Go here. Go here. And then it started coming back down. But by that time, I'd already deleted everything, which is not fair. All right. So when it comes to trading, yeah, there is no. That's why I used to tell you guys that there's no right or wrong. It's an individual journey. A journey that you have to master yourself. You have to go through it yourself, or you need help. All right. You need help, mentorship, stuff like that. For someone like me, I have to. I did it from the beginning myself. It was a very hard journey. All right. But majority of you didn't even understand the importance of what you have right now. Or probably until there's a saying that you don't know what you have, you don't develop what you want to lose it. So moving on to GJ. So now he's back on my chart and I'm looking for a buy opportunity right here. But now moving on, I'm not gonna be setting stop loss to suit your I will be setting my stop loss accordingly. And if I take a loss, I take a loss, it doesn't matter. At least I'll follow my system appropriately now. So that's just my plan, anyways. So that's just that. So GJ, I'm looking for buy opportunity right above here, break above here, pull back, and go long on GJ, and that should make a little bit of sense in a way. All right. So Bitcoin, which is the last pair we're going to be analyzing, talking about today, I took a buy. Some of you know that I took a buy somewhere around there, and I closed out in a very good profit, which was very good. Now, are we looking for another buy on Bitcoin? Possibly. I mean, possibly. It's possible. But is it now? I'm not sure. When? I don't know. But definitely, when the time is right, I'll let you know. Send a message to the group, definitely, and let's see how it goes together. And that's that. Well, I'm looking for a buy opportunity. And I would like to see at least this particular top getting taken out. If it's taken out very well, I guess I will start from there. Okay, I will start from there. But right now, there's no fixed plan yet on Bitcoin. And I will let you know how it goes anyways. That's that. So my plan, USD I'm looking for buy opportunity. GU, I'm still within my short trade. See how it goes. Aussie dollar, still within a short position on that one too. USDHF, possibly gonna look for buy opportunity. If you want to take a buy now. But your stop loss will still have to be placed below here. Right below here, right here. So if I take a buy now, that will be from here to here. That will be your stop loss. That's why I kept on telling you guys that, guys, get a bigger font. Okay, get a bigger font, and let's trade together. All right, that will be how many stop loss? That will be like 47 pip stop loss or 50 to be safe. So that's just $5 if if you're down for it. So that's that on USD CHF from my end, and that's that from my end as well for today. Christian, how much dollar did you close the trade yesterday? I'm not even sure. I think it went up to like maybe 50 pips on there. Yeah, around 50 pips. So you should be able to close like $2 profit, like 20 pips to 30 pips. You should be able to close up to that, Christian, yesterday on USD CHF. So, guys, I will see us tomorrow. Let's have a great day. All right. Enjoy yourself. Don't stress it. Don't force it. We still have the rest of next year ahead of us. All right. So, this is not the time to put anything on that. Don't put yourself under pressure. All right. Enjoy trading. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye for now.